Hi, welcome to Nothing Without Us, stories and discussions of meaningful inclusion. I'm your host, Annette Bourbonniere, and today is another kind of quick and short special episode. I want to talk today about voting. As you know, I have been running a Crypt the Vote sub-series because so often disability is not even mentioned during campaigns. The Crypt the Vote sub-series has been an effort to try to change that. We have discussed disability issues with both of our Rhode Island congressmen and several Rhode Island legislators, with more scheduled, and some candidates for office. And also the end of this week, Senator Whitehouse will be joining us. So what we can do is take note of who will and who will not discuss disability issues. We need to know what the candidates are saying, both about disability issues and about what they plan to do in our communities, in our states, in our nation. We need to be informed. The National Disability Rights Network also reminds us that persons with disabilities deserve a government that ensures equal access to health care and employment opportunities, enforces and strengthens laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA as we know it, and I might add all civil rights laws, provides funding for essential services, including accessible public transportation and assistive technologies. And it protects the rights of disabled voters by making the voting process more inclusive and accessible. So the reality is we want more people voting. We want more citizens voting. I'm not saying that we need to add people that shouldn't be voting, but we really want everybody who is of age and capable of voting should be voting. So if you've not yet registered to vote, please make it happen as quickly as you can. In Rhode Island, I believe the deadline has passed, although in some places I believe you can register at your polling place, at least to vote for the president. It is important that we make our voices heard. This year, our democracy depends on all of us speaking out and voting. If you're in Rhode Island, you can contact Disability Rights Rhode Island at drri.org. Elsewhere, you can contact the National Disability Rights Network, which is ndrn.org. Or you can call your local board of canvassers at your local city or town hall. And for more information, you can go to www.vote.gov. Please do it as soon as possible, whether you vote by mail, early voting, or go to the polls on election day. It's important that you just do it. It is our right, it is our civic duty. If you have any problems accessing your polling place or voting machines, don't give up. Again, call your local board of canvassers and tell them the problem. In Rhode Island, you can also call the Governor's Commission on Disabilities. You can call Disability Rights Rhode Island. But don't let that stop you. You have the right to vote. You need to vote. This is a power we all have. Thank you for listening. I'm Annette Bourbonniere from Nothing Without Us, stories and discussions of meaningful inclusion. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I also welcome thumbs up or other comments. These will help this podcast grow. Tell your friends to check us out on patreon.com or on YouTube, and share our links. You will be seeing changes coming to our Patreon website over the next week or two. Until the next Nothing Without Us, this is Annette Bourbonniere.